Okay, thank you for the great answers that you're given. So even a simple play, such as building blocks, playing house, or singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, would be very different if you have a kind of disability. Imagine if you cannot see, or if you cannot hear well, or maybe if you have like a developmental problem, like autistic spectrum disorder, maybe it will be very different from their perspective, even a simple game. Okay, our next question is about traditional play. It will not be a tricky question. Name and describe one of your most favorite traditional game. So this is not a tricky question, just give answer. But you have to describe, because congkak. Congkak in Indonesia, I think it's congklak. Congklak, Aulia, congklak. Why is everyone answer congklak? You must have other kind of game. Marbles, okay, Pun. Batu seremban. Hopscotch, yes, we also have hopscotch here. Congklak, gobrak sodor, that's easy to play. Bakiak. Firolin, you join late. While waiting for others to write, egrang. Can Daksha explain about batu seremban? How to play batu seremban? Daksha, gimana cara memainkan batu seremban?
It's actually right. You can play with stones also. Like you have 5 stones, then you have to like toss it on the air, and then you catch it another one.
Oh, so you throw in the air and you catch another one?
Yeah, until like it got like a many round lah, like I think around like 5-6 rounds. Then it changes like every round. First round is like you throw one up and then you catch another one, and the second round will go like you throw one up and then catch another two.
I think it's difficult, yeah. I think it's very difficult, Daksha, for me especially. I cannot catch a ball. Not to mention stone.
I think if you are trained, you can do it.
Oh, it's like, do you use ball also with batu seremban?
I think it's like normally, like usually they use like a rice sack, a small type of rice sack.
Oh, I cannot imagine batu seremban. I will search about that later. We have in Indonesia, we have bekel. Maybe Firolin will explain about bekel later. Yeah, I will read the response here. Hopscotch. I know hopscotch. We have that. We have various name for hopscotch. Taplak. Sometimes we use the name taplak, and other name is, I don't know the other name. Gobak sodor. Iren nanti akan jelaskan gobak sodor ya. Eagle and chicken game. In the game, the eagle tried to catch one of the chicks, so she will be no longer the eagle, and the mother hen tries to protect the chicks from the eagle. Oh, Cheyenne, do you use like a human circle for this game, Cheyenne? Shane, do you use like human circle to protect the chicks or what? Monopoly game, this is because it enhanced my basic mathematics skills by counting the money to buy a land. I feel happy to buy the land or buildings with the money I collected. It's exciting. Okay, Monopoly game is actually considered a board game, but because it's old enough and classic enough, maybe Brittany, we can put it in a traditional kind of game. I don't know, but for now, Monopoly game is considered like a board game, a modern game. Hide and seek. Oh, okay. This is a very good game, I think. The game is played by a large group of players. One person can be it and the other will hide while it counts to 10. After finish counting, it will search others who hide, and those who hide can sneak past it and reach for his paws, which will make him eat again, or if it can find and catch. Where am I? The game is exciting since you have to think about where to hide, where others would likely hide, and also make you exercise facing others to the main post. Yeah. I think hide and seek also like gender free, age free. You can play it with different group of age. Yes, miss. Oh, the explanation for eagle and chicken game. Normally the chicks stand in straight line. Sudoku. Virolin said Sudoku. Sudoku. I think Sudoku is considered a modern game also. Yeah. Let me see the new response. Bola bekel. Game only for girl. It's played by throwing a ball up and catching it again. Yeah. Bola bekel maybe have a similarity with batu seremban. Yeah. Jump rope. Can someone explain to me about eagle and chicken game, please? Maybe Shane or
Yeah, good morning, Miss. It's supposed to be like the eagle is maybe the elders or the teacher. So
yeah.
the children will be the chicks. So the
Okay.
children stand behind the teacher. So in a straight line. So maybe there are 5 children there. So yeah, so they have to like protect the chicks from someone in front of the eagle. So it can be yeah, somebody else. So they want to catch the chicken.
Okay, so we don't protect the chicken with like human circle, but the chickens stand in straight line. We have that
Yeah.
kind of game. What's the name of that game? Ada yang tahu?
I think it's Galaxy or Benteng, something like that, Miss. I guess.
Yeah. When you play, like you hide on the back of someone, and the other person will stole, right? Will stole your people from your back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually we hold the hips of one of the chief, and then we make like a snake out of it, and then we try to avoid other opponent team to catch us.
So, is it Benteng? It's Benteng, isn't it?
I
Gobak
think
Sodor.
Benteng is the one is oh yeah, I think it's Grobak Sodor, is it?
Is it Gobak Sodor? So Gobak Sodor is like similar with
Yeah, similar.
Eagle.
With Gobak Sodor in Indonesia.
Okay, I like the name Eagle and Chicken though, because
Yeah. I'm
afraid of chicken actually. So
yeah,
I
the
like
first one will be the mother hen, sorry, and the eagle is in the opposite. So it's trying to like catch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for bringing that up, Theo. Different culture has different name, I guess. I searched through traditional games, and a lot of traditional games are also played with in different countries. So just like hopscotch, many countries play hopscotch with different name. And I think jump rope. You play jump rope also. I think we play jump rope here, quite popular. So a lot of traditional games actually is a bit internationally known, maybe something like that. But we have like a specific name. But when we talk about it, oh, it's the same game. Okay, what is tapak gunung, Virolin?
I think it's like hopscotch, Miss, the one that you have to jump. There's a pattern in the flow, and then when you throw a stone and to one of the boxes, and you cannot step on it with your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the name. Is
that's another name for hopscotch. Even in Indonesia, because we have a lot of cities, sometimes we call the name differently. Okay, let me see the quizzes. Jump rope, Monopoly, hide and seek. Hide and seek, I think every other country have hide and seek. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Let me see the score. So Brittany, you're number 1. Congratulations, Brittany. let's see the winner of this quiz. Few report, no? Okay, it's here. Brittany number 1, and Sai and Joshua number 3. Okay, thank you all for playing. Now we're going to hear presentation from 2 groups. Let me stop share. So the first group is going to give you 2 examples of a game or toy maybe that you can use for children with special needs. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And the next one is going to give you example of traditional play. Kelompok yang pertama sudah ada, kelompok anak kebutuhan khusus. Belum kah? Kalau gitu Syifa mau duluan, Syifa? Kelompok Syifa?
Boleh, nggak apa-apa, Bu. Tapi yang lainnya udah pada siap belum? Udah.
Udah. Syifa akan bahas permainan tradisional, Syifa?
Yes.
Okay, we switch ya guys. So the first topic that we're going to talk about the presentation of traditional play. Silakan Syifa.
Hello everyone. So today our group will present about Indonesian traditional games, and this is the name of our group member. And we would like to apologize because not all the group member can attend today.
No, it's okay.
Dear Bu. And the first traditional game is Cublak Suwang. And before we explain about this game, let us show you guys how to play this game.
Okay, Cublak Suwang. So the word dolanan in Indonesia is toy, right? Toy. Or games. Syifa, harusnya ini ada suaranya kah?
Iya, belum ada suaranya.
Syifa, itu dulu, share sound dulu. Bukan sayang, ada pas share screen tadi, atau mungkin di atas bisa klik share sound.
Yo kanca-kanca wadah dolanan yo. Yo dolanan apa? Cublak suwang yo. Yo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Seiring perkembangan zaman, anak-anak zaman sekarang lebih suka bermain gadget daripada permainan tradisional. Salah satu permainan tradisional yang saat ini hampir punah yaitu ada cublak suwang. Berikut kami akan menghadirkan permainan cublak suwang.
Umpim pasece dhewe dadi. Apa do baleni meneh. Umpim pasece dhewe dadi. Ata dadi. Cublak suwang. Suwange tenggelenter. Mambu ketundung kutel. Pak gempole rak lerek sopong uyun ndelikake sir panggelik kopong sir panggelik kopong. Ulan dadi. Aku Cuplek suweng, suwenge tenggelenter, mambu ketundung kutil, pak kumpule rak lerek sopong guyun delikake sir, sir pondelik kopong sir, sir pondelik kopong. Yuni dadi. Kita dolanan serian ya. Yo.
Itu tadi permainan cublak-cublak suweng versi kami. Dan perlu teman-teman ketahui, setiap lirik dari lagu cublak-cublak suweng mempunyai makna tersendiri. Cublak-cublak suweng mempunyai arti tebak tempat menyimpan harta.
Suwenge ting gelenter, artinya harta tersebar di mana-mana. Dalam permainan, anak menyembunyikan kerikil dari satu tangan ke tangan yang lain.
Mambu ketudung gudel. Mambu yang artinya tercium, ketudung yang dituju, dan gudel anak kerbau. Mengapa anak kerbau? Anak kerbau identik dengan kebodohan karena masih anak-anak yang belum matang dan belum tahu apa-apa. Secara keseluruhan, mambu ketudung gudel bisa diartikan tentang tempat menyimpan harta yang mudah tercium oleh orang bodoh.
Pak Gembo lerak-lerek. Dalam bahasa Indonesia itu berarti melirik-lirik atau mencari. Pak Gembo adalah sosok manusia yang telah dewasa, yang berusaha mencari suweng. Dalam permainan, Pak Gembo berposisi duduk dan dia harus menebak siapa yang menyimpan suweng atau batu kerikil.
Sopong guyun delikake, artinya siapa yang tertawa pasti menyembunyikan. Anak-anak yang lain tidak terlungkup pasti tertawa saat anak-anak yang terlungkup berusaha menebak siapa yang menyimpan batu kerikilnya.
Dalam bagi menirami yang kosong itu petunjuk bagi yang ingin mencari harta atau menebak menggunakan hati nurani.
Demikian makna dari setiap lirik cublak-cublak suweng. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya.
Language ya, bahasa Indonesia buat terima kasih. Shiva, do you want to explain some more about the cublak-cublak suweng, please?
In Cublak-Cublak Suweng, this is a traditional games from island of Java which are played by children, especially in Central Java, the special region of Yogyakarta, and also East Java. Cublak-Cublak Suweng lyrics were composed by a Wali Songo, namely Syekh Maulana Ainul Yakin, or commonly known as Sunan Giri, around 1442 AD. Played by 3 or 5 people and using stones, tiles, and objects that can grip and accompanied by a song. This game contains a deep meaning both from the song and how to play it. Wait a minute, miss.
Okay, it's okay. So I just discovered the meaning of cublak-cublak suweng today. Previously, I don't know that the song have a special meaning to it. So it means that we hide something. It's a treasure, and the one that bow down have to guess who the person that hide the stone or tiles of object. Yeah.
Yes. So in Cublak-Cublak Suweng,
Lanjut, Siva.
you need an object, something like rock, to play with the game and choose who is that person. Should sit in the middle of other players with her eye closed and put her head down on the ground so she or he can see. The other players put their open hand and on the back of one on the center. Then the kids sing the song. One of the kids has object and touches each other of kids' hand it. The second to the last line, that kid finally places the object and in one of the kids' hand. They all choose their hands to hide whether they have the object or not. At the end of the song, the kid in the center has to guess which the kid has the object, something like ears, earring, or jewelry. If that kid guess who has it, the one who had the object has to go to the center of the circle. If the kid in the center guesses incorrectly, she has to stay in the center of the other round. So the meaning of the song in Cublak Cublak Suang is to place of true treasure or a true happiness. People must break away from the love of worldly possession, empty themselves and be humble, not humiliating others, and always use their consciences.
Oh, very nice. Very nice lyric. What?
Psychological benefit. Bird communication and new vocabulary emerges. Requires children to be active so that it helps children's gross motor development. Children who are active and have fun while doing physical activities tend to view life from a positive side.
Very good. Oh, this is the second game. Ayo, kamu mungkin harus matiin sesuatu deh di sana.
So there was an explanation about the first Indonesian traditional game called Cublak Cublak Suang, and we will move to the explanation of the second game, which is Congklak. Same as before, we will show you guys how to play this game at first, and then we will explain about this game.
Okay. Do you have Congklak in Malaysia, guys? From Tariusi? Do you have Congklak also?
Yeah, we do have.
Okay. What's the name? It's also Congklak?
Yeah, called Congklak.
Okay. Oh, without the L, Congklak. Even the name is the same. Okay. Continue. Siapa Risti? Silakan.
Halo guys, ini dia mainan tradisional yang sekarang udah mulai dilupain. Yap, Congklak. Mainan berbahan dasar kayu yang konon dibawa oleh orang Arab ini emang populer banget sob di zamannya. Congklak yang sering kita temuin pakai alat bantu kuwuk buat maininnya. Walau bisa diganti pakai apa aja, kayak kelereng, batu, dan lain-lain. So guys, permainan ini harus dimaini sama 2 orang. Dan kalau teman kalian ada 4, ya 2 lagi bisa jadi penasihat. Oke, jadi pertama-tama tiap lubang harus diisi masing-masing 7 buah kuwuk. Pada papan Congklak ini dibagi menjadi 2 daerah, dan ini adalah daerah masing-masing dari tiap pemain. Dan lubang yang gede ini adalah masing-masing rumah dari tiap pemain. Di awal permainan, pemain diharuskan memulai langkahnya secara bersamaan, dengan mengambil sejumlah kuwuk pada salah satu lubang di daerahnya. Pemain akan terus membagi kuwuk searah jarum jam pada tiap lubang yang diisi masing-masing 1 buah kuwuk. Sebagai catatan, pemain tidak boleh mengisi rumah lawan. Ketika kuwuk terakhir masuk pada lubang yang berisikan kuwuk, maka pemain tersebut diharuskan untuk mengambil semua kuwuk pada lubang tersebut dan melanjutkan langkahnya. Hal ini akan terus dilakukan sampai kedua pemain kehabisan langkah, yang dimana kuwuknya akan berhenti di lubang yang kosong. Dan bila lubang yang kosong itu di daerahnya, maka kuwuk pada lubang tersebut beserta seluruh kuwuk pada lubang di seberangnya akan menjadi milik pemain tersebut dan akan dimasukkan ke dalam rumah pemain tersebut. Dan sebaliknya, bila kuwuk berhenti di lubang kosong pada daerah musuh, maka giliran pemain tersebut pada putaran itu akan dinyatakan selesai. Dan hal ini akan terus berlaku pada langkah-langkah selanjutnya. Dan berikutnya, pemain yang lebih dulu mati dapat mulai langkahnya dengan mengambil sejumlah kuwuk pada salah satu lubang di daerahnya. Di ujung permainan, tentunya ada salah satu pemain yang akan kehabisan kuwuk pada lubang di daerahnya. Kuwuk tidak akan lagi dapat melanjutkan putarannya, dan permainan babak pertama dinyatakan selesai. Dan kuwuk di daerah salah satu pemain yang masih tersisa akan otomatis menjadi milik pemain tersebut. Di babak berikutnya, lubang akan diisi kembali dengan kuwuk sebanyak 7 buah. Kuwuk pada masing-masing rumah pemain akan mengisi lubang-lubang di daerahnya. Jika ada lubang yang tidak terisi sebanyak 7 buah, maka lubang tersebut tidak bisa digunakan pada babak berikutnya, atau biasa disebut pecong. So, sisa kuwuk dari lubang tersebut tetap disimpan di rumah pemain, dan hal ini pun berlaku pada pemain lawan yang memiliki kuwuk berlebih. So, pada intinya, pemainnya seluruh lubangnya pecong akan dinyatakan kalah. Dan permainan akan berakhir. Sebenarnya permainan ini berakhir akan ditentukan dari keahlian setiap pemain dalam membalas kekalahannya. And then, let's play this game.
I just know that there are several stages. So continue. Congklak have first name.
Congklak. Congklak is a traditional Indonesian game that has various names in each region. For example, in Sulawesi, this game is familiarly called Mukautan, Agalakang, and Nograta. Traditional games are usually in the game a can of clamshells in as congklak seeds, and if not available, sometimes seeds from plants and small stones are also used.
Oh, so we can use anything ya, bisa pakai apa saja ya Jihan ya. Oke. Ada benefitnya main congklak?
Wait a minute, miss, my computer is lagging.
I just know that congklak have stages ya. I think if you already won the first time, it's finished. Actually, you can play again and again until maybe the other person lost all the marbles. Oke, Tika lagi yang ngomong ini apa? Tika, Jihan? Tika ya. Silakan Tika.
So in Congklak, there's psychological benefits. Train children's thinking skill to develop the best strategy to win the game. Can stimulate children fine motor nerves, practicing an honest attitude and obeying the rules, where each player does not know how many seeds are dropped. Also, in Congklak, this is a great game to teach students of all ages and primary aged students. There are also benefits such as strategic thinking skills, mathematical thinking skill, motor skill, and cognitive skill. So it's kind of difficult game, but also it's a fun game too.
Yes, yes. I think congklak have some benefits. Yeah, even for smaller children, you can ask them to play without the rules, so it helps with their fine motor skill. Hold little things in their hands and put them in boxes like that. I think it's also a very good activity. Okay, thank you for the group. You have some more explanation or is this the end? Ini sudah selesai?
Iya, Bu.
Okay. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you, Miss.
Can we give reaction like, I don't know. Thank you. Sekarang kelompok yang membahas anak kebutuhan khusus ya. So guys, next we're going to see a presentation that will show you example of game that can be used for children with special need. Mana kelompoknya? Siapakah? Isma ada? Tadi katanya Isma ada. Isma? Tidak ada? Anissa kah? Siapa nih yang presentasi?
Ada Bu yang akan presentasi. Sebentar ya.
Siapa sayang? Ayo silahkan sekarang. Just like what we discussed in the quizzes, children with special need maybe have different view of how a game is played. If they have a physical disability, like when they have low vision or low hearing, I think that will change the perspective for them. And when they have like a psychological disability, maybe if they have like we call it pervasive developmental disorder, autistic spectrum, they will have like different theory of mind, so they can understand things differently also. So simple games will mean entirely different for them. Something that we feel fun, maybe for them is like threatening or uncomfortable. So, siapa nih yang mau presentasi? I know that you're going to talk about water beads and the other example, water beads and Scrabble. Kelompok Isma kah? Atau kelompok yang lain? Bukan kelompok Isma? Kelompok 5 siapa tuh? Ada problem kah kalian? Oke. Wow, so many dots ya. Oke, silahkan. Ada Aulia, Anissa, Siti Nurfadia, Fadila, Tiffany, Aulia, Isma, Lutfia, Novita. Play in the special need population. Oh, sometimes we think that those with special need cannot play or don't need to play, but actually play can be a great help for them too. For example, if you have like a speech delay problem with communication, through play, children can enhance their vocabulary. While playing with other children, they can hear other children talking and they will catch some sentence. So it will help with a lot of things. Also, when you play, you learn some rules, how to share, how to take turns. It will also help with your social development. So I really recommend play. Also for us, for adults, yeah, we also need play in our life. Silakan, mau saya bantu kalau mau saya bantu di slideshow saja, saya bantu kalau misalnya tidak ada yang ngomong. Aulia? Aulia, komputermu masalah? Aulia, hang kah?
Kelihatan kan Bu share screen-nya?
Kelihatan, mulai sayang.
Okay, we will presentation about special needs condition. There is A, visual impairment or visual loss, B, hearing impairment or hearing loss, C, intellectual disability, D, language disorder, and E, autism.
Oke, Aulia stop dulu. Aulia, slide-nya belum keganti di kami. Ke penampilan slide-nya belum keganti.
Oke, bentar.
Oke, sekarang sudah oke. Lanjut ya. So these are some special condition that we're going to talk ya. Oke, Aulia, next slide.
What will we discuss today? We will discuss first autism. Autism is a condition in which the nervous system unable to process optimally, so it can affect individual behavior in responding and social interactions. B, hearing impairment or hearing loss. Hearing loss is medical disorder in which individual gradually lose the ability to hear sounds. Example of games: first, water beads for autism, and second, Scrabble for hearing impairment or hearing loss. What are the meanings of these games? Water beads is super absorption polymer or granules that can absorb water, which when soaked in water, the granules turn into jelly balls that are flexible and breakable. The second is Scrabble. Scrabble is a game that is often played by all people regardless of age and culture. The game arranges words on the board, played by 2 or 4 people to get a score, based on the value of words formed by 15 rows and 15 columns long. How to play water beads? Basically, water beads can be played in various ways or ideas, including playing through sorting, playing in the context of motoric reflection, namely by squeezing or crushing beads, hide and seek items, hidden in beads, filtering water beads, classifying water beads into bottles based on color. So, there's example of water beads and Scrabble game.
Aulia mau dibantu play? Kalau mau dibantu play, linknya kasih ke chat.
Oh.
Ada masalah? Ada masalah dengan komputernya?
Oh, udah mulai dari tadi, Bu. Bentar, kirim linknya aja.
Aulia mungkin share screen-nya bukan ini. Yang di-share PPT-nya. Jadi bukan share the whole screen.
Bentar ya, Bu.
Saya yang share screen. Kamu taruh di chat ya, Aulia? Malaysia, children there also love water beads or not?
My job is to make college easier because students have.
Oke, ini ada link dari Aulia ya, sebentar ya.
Mike Harper, an econ major who piles on the pressure. Grammarly can help her stress less. This term paper's got to be great. It's a third of my grade. Your ideas are on the money. Let's make sure they come across clearly with Grammarly.
Now I want to show you
Have
Scribble.
you seen this new Flipbook Creator? You can create flipbooks and ebooks in just 2 minutes direct from your content.
You know, one of the fastest ways to establish credibility.
Masih iklan. Skip aja.
Scrabble is a fun 2 to 4 player board game where players try to score the most points by playing words strategically on the board. To set the game up, give each player a tile rack. Place all of the letter tiles in the bag and shake the bag to shuffle the tiles. Each player pulls the letter out of the bag, and whoever has the letter with the highest number on it goes first. Players put the letters back into the bag, then pull out 7 random tiles from the bag and set them on their tile rack so the other players can't see them. The first player plays a word on the board using the tiles on their tile rack. Players can make words vertically or horizontally, but not diagonally. Words must read from left to right or top to bottom. When a player makes a word on the board, they add up all of the numbers on the tile and add that total to their score. If a letter is on a double or triple letter space, multiply the value of that letter by 2 or 3. If a letter is on a double or triple word space, multiply the total score for that word by 2 or 3. If a player plays a word with all 7 of their tiles, automatically add 50 points to the score of that word. After scoring, the player draws more tiles from their bag until they have 7 tiles again. After the first player makes a word, the next player goes. They must play a word that connects with the word that the first player made. For example, if the first player made the word cloud, the next player can use the letter D in cloud to make the word destroy. If a player makes a new word using a pre-existing word, like by adding an M to the end of the word zoo to make the word zoom, that player adds up the total score of all the letters in that word, not just the letter they played. If a player is unhappy with the tiles in their hand, they can skip their turn and instead trade in any number of tiles for new tiles from the bag. If a player plays a word that other players don't think is a real word, the other players can challenge it. In that case, look up the word in a dictionary. If it's not in there, it's removed from the board and the player who made it loses their next turn. The game ends when all of the tiles have been played or players can no longer make words from the tiles remaining in their hands. At the end of the game, every player subtracts the sum of their unplayed letters from their total score. After this, the player with the most points wins.
Okay, the other one. Wait. So,
Can I make? Welcome to Skip the Rulebook's favourite games of Christmas. We're counting down our favourite games to play with our friends and family during the holiday season, so you can spend more time playing and less time doing tedious
ini
rules.
lanjut Aulia.
Today we're unscrambling the rules of Scrabble. It's family favourite crossword game.
Ya, Bu.
Be sure you've got your dictionary on hand. Let's skip the rulebook.
What are the benefits of this game?
I'm going to need this.
For the best benefit, number 1, it can be a secure medium of communication. Number 2, children can internalize their emotion. Number 3, water bits are related to water, so it will simulate their sensory sensitive. Number 4, it will simulate their cognitive aspect, especially in the imagination of fantasy. Number 5, assist in providing repeated stimuli to children to train their nervous system to be able to receive and process sensory signal so that can produce an appropriate response. Scrabble benefit number 1, it can help to develop individual skill in master vocabulary. Number 2, it can help to improve individual to understand more about writing letter and word. Number 3, as a medium that can improve an individual ability to make sentence based on a grammar. Number 4, it can train individual to remember, spell, and make a word. Number 5, composing or making word can train individual to behave constructively.
Salah tulis itu. Okay. Do some of you play Scrabble or maybe excel in Scrabble? Do you ever play Scrabble ever? Or maybe still playing it now? You can write in chat or talk to me directly. I played before. Oh, when you were little. So Scrabble now have a digital version, right? You can play it in your gadget too. I'm actually not very good in Scrabble, but my family played and they were good. Or the traditional one using the board, yeah. I think Scrabble is a very great game. If you can do it, it's good. But it's the kind of game that use a lot of thinking. So for me, it's not my go-to game when I need to relax. So just like Virolin, I love watching the champion of them. So for me, Scrabble is better if I'm in an onlooker position. Someone else play and I just watch. I think it's better. Okay. I want to share one video from the group yang tadi belum ya. Soalnya because they already prepare, so I will share for them. It's the sensory water activity.
Sorting sensory balls. Say the color and put it there, okay? Say the color, Ravi. White, okay. White. Take all the colors.
See the color and sort it.
White. Yellow, okay.
Some water beads have bolder color than this.
Pink.
It's difficult to see, I think. Color sorting.
Green.
Maybe children can also name the color while they sort, yeah?
Pink.
Green.
It's yellow, orange. Sometimes I mistake. It is okay. It's okay. Okay, thank you. It is others' waste. Okay.
Counting activity.
How many pinks do you have? 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 20, 6, yellow balls. Okay, can you guess me the numbers? 30. 30. Okay, now you count it.
When you make
1,
which
2,
one?
1, 2, 3,
last,
1,
and that's the
2,
the amount, yeah.
3, 21, 20, 30, 4.
Ini apa? Putting the water beads in bottle. One motor skill. Transferring ball from one bowl to another. Using a spoon or tongs, or maybe chopstick to make it more difficult. It's also nice. Using that with an art like a certain shape. Wait. Let me get back to you. Okay, I think that's about it for today. Does someone want to say something, or maybe want to share something, or ask questions, or give comment? No one? I'm going to remind the link for the certification again, okay? For our friends from TAUC, this is the link I will share again for your certification. If you already fill this link in another class, you don't have to fill it anymore. Okay. Okay, if there's no more comment, I want to thank
Hello guys. So what should we do now? I have no idea.
Well, of course, we wait, right?
I have no idea.
Unless you want to be the MC, you can always open mic, open cam.
Okay, open cam. Good morning, guys. My name is Panda. Okay, it's a bit awkward now. I gotta close.
Guys, sorry. Saya putus. Sorry.
Okay,
Hey, teacher, welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome back.
I just say my closing statement and my connection is lost. Okay. What I was saying is thank you so much for coming this Saturday when actually you can sleep more, but you used to come to my class. So I'm so humble. And these 2 weeks have been very fun for me in preparing and meeting you all. I hope we can do this more often, yeah? I really hope we can meet again on other activity. Maybe we can do like another class or I don't know, join research or something. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. And I hope we can see directly later on. Maybe we can visit your university. You can visit us also. Thank you. And thank you for waiting for me to come back again. Stay healthy, everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Hey, sure.
Thank you, Miss. Bye-bye, Miss. Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you everyone.
Bye.
Terima kasih ya teman-teman Esa Unggul juga untuk sudah mempersiapkan materinya dengan baik.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you for lecture.
Terima kasih, Bu.
Makasih, Bu.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Happy nice Saturday.
Have a nice Saturday, everyone.
All right, thank you, Miss. Have a good day. Enjoy your day.
Okay. Okay, I will end the meeting ya. Bye-bye.